Yeah, good morning, one and all. We'll start within few minutes. A wonderful morning is waiting to greet you with all the cheerfulness of life. Dive into the unlimited hopes and presence before you. A happy Monday morning to our esteemed guests. Arpita Garbagi from BIT. Welcome you all for the fifth day of International FTV. Today's FDP topic is professional development for teachers in digital era. Now, I would like to brief few words of our esteemed guest. Mr. Amir Abdullah is an accomplished educationist, educational institute owner, and a teacher trainer. He has dedicated his career to shaping a young minds and fostering love for learning. With a wealth of experience in curriculum development and instruction methodologies, he has successfully established and managed an esteemed education institution that prioritizes academic excellence and holistic development. His passion for education extends beyond the classroom. He is also a published writer delving into insightful topics that ignite intellectual curiosity. In addition, he proudly served as editor of the esteemed magazine Discourse, where he curates thought-provoking content and provided a platform for writers and intellectuals to share their expertise. Through these diverse roles, he continued to inspire and advancement of the educational landscape. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Amir Abdullah, sir, to start the session. Welcome, sir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amir Abdullah. Thanks
Welcome,
very
sir.
much for the brief introduction.
Thank you, sir.
It's an honor
Yeah,
for me
please
to
start.
share with you, people, so learned people, and I'm really grateful to the faculty of English department of Bharat Institute of Engineering and Technology. This is an honor for me to be here with you. As you know, today's topic is very important, and we are going to talk about some very important things. Overall, today we are going to talk about the adapting English language teaching to the fourth industrial revolution. But we are also going to talk about professional development of teachers in digital era. These are very important and current issues we are discussing for last 5 days here in different uh, lectures. And today I'm going to talk about first. Let me talk about a bit about adapting English language to fourth industrial revolution. It's we are going through this very rapidly changing age. So there is a lot we need to adopt and adapt ourselves to the changes. As for the adapting English language teaching is concerned, it requires considering several aspects to meet the evolving needs of learners in a rapidly changing technological landscape. Firstly, uh, integrating digital tools and platforms as I was sorry, there was an interruption. Firstly, integrating digital tools and platforms into English language classrooms is crucial. Education should incorporate interactive multimedia, online sources, and language learning apps to enhance engagement, collaboration, and self-paced learning. This includes utilizing virtual reality, augmented reality, and gamification to create immersive and interactive learning experience. Secondly, the focus should shift towards developing digital literacy skills alongside language proficiency. Learners need to be equipped with the ability to critically evaluate and use information from digital sources effectively, navigate online platforms, and engage in digital communication. This includes promoting digital citizenship, ethical use of technology, and online safety. Additionally, there should be an emphasis on fostering creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving skills. English language teaching should encourage learners to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate information in a digital context. Different, this involves incorporating project based learning, collaboration, collaborative tasks, and real world simulations to develop learners' abilities to adapt to new challenges and solve complex problems. Different, furthermore, teachers should address the changing nature of communication in the digital era. This involves teaching effective online communication skills such as writing concise emails, participating in online discussions, and delivering presentations using digital platforms. Teachers can also leverage online platforms for global collaboration, connecting learners with English speakers worldwide for authentic language practice and cultural exchange. Lastly, continuous professional development for teachers is essential to ensure they are equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to adapt their teaching practices to the fourth industrial revolution. This includes training on emerging technologies, digital pedagogy, and integration of online sources into English language instruction. By considering these aspects, my dear friend, English language teaching can effectively adapt to the fourth industrial revolution, empowering learners to thrive in the digital age and effectively communicate in English across various contexts. So, dear friends, as we move forward, and our today's topic is professional development of teachers in digital era. So, we can see that there are three components of the topic we are going to discuss today. One is obviously professional development. The other are teachers who need this professional development. And the thirdly, we are going to discuss the digital era. This is the scenario, in fact, in which need of professional development is being discussed. So these are very important three aspects which we will discuss. But before we try to understand what the professional development actually means, let's have a look on the rapid history of changes around us, especially the changes took place in our subjects, preferably English, because this is our today's center of discussion. Dear friends, mm, uh, as you teach in your classes, as I teach in my classes, uh, and as a literary person, I used to discuss on many theories, especially modernism, postmodernism, structuralism, post-structuralism, globalization. Different concepts were being discussed. Uh, for example, we used to talk about modernism, which was a cultural and intellectual movement that emerged in the late 19th and early 20th century, challenging traditional forms and embracing innovation in literature, art, architecture, and music. Modernists sought to break away from established explore and, and explore new perspectives, often focusing on individualism, subjective experience, and technological advancement. This was a landscape and scenario we were discussing. Then the time changed, dear friends, and when scenario changed, the thing we started discussing in a different way. First, all the condition we were talking about was called as modernism. But as the things changed, and we started uh, introduce another term, and that was postmodernism. And now, to the different scenario, we depicted with a different name. Postmodernism, which was obviously a reaction to modernism, emerged in the mid 20th century. It questioned the grand narratives and universal truths of modernism, embracing fragmentation, irony, and self-flexibility. Postmodernism celebrated the plurality of perspectives and rejected the idea of a single objective reality, emphasizing the constructed nature of knowledge and language. So these were the changes. At the same time, dear friends, at the same time, structuralism was being discussed, and as you know, it was uh, developed in the same century, 20th century, aimed to uncover underlying structures and systems that shape human experiences and behavior. Structuralists focused on analyzing language, culture, and society as interconnected systems of signs and symbols, emphasizing the importance of relationships and patterns. But again, the time was not same, things were not same, changes occur, and other term came, and now we started discussing the scenario with the name of post-structuralism. Now it emerged as a critique of structuralism, challenging its reliance on stable structures and fixed meaning. Post-structuralists argued that meaning is unstable and fluid, influenced by power dynamics.
Fine. என்னடா எந்த கிளம்புற போல
Is there any issue? Sorry, there was a shouting. Is there an issue?
We are sorry, sir. There was an interruption. Please
Hello?
continue.
Okay, okay. Am I audible? Yes, thank you.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
And I was talking about postmodernism. We used to talk about. I wrote a number of articles about structuralism and post-structuralism, and I analyzed different uh, poems and different short stories according to these. Uh, uh, According to post-structuralism and structuralism. So the things were different. Changes were occurring day by day. And uh, as we moved a little forward, then another idea came, and then with the invention of internet, our world changed into a global village, and we started talking about globalism. And it was, you know, about the increasing interconnectedness and interdependence of nations and cultures through processes such as globalization, technological advancements, and economic integration. It highlighted the transnational flow of information, goods, and ideas, blurring traditional boundaries and emphasizing global perspectives. So this is the scenario I'm talking about, and after this, and nowadays we are analyzing the different conditions uh, with the name of post-colonialism, and after uh, the colonial rule, what is the present scenario? We are uh, writing uh, our different articles and books even on this topic, and we are analyzing our literature with the help of these ideas. So these are the changes which are uh, occurring day by day. Now, when we were talking about uh, globalization, things again change. Uh, a few years back, we said that we are living in a global village, but today we say we are living in a digital village. Digital inventions have changed everything. So changes are occurring day by day. Now, dear friend, as the topics I mentioned above are not forgotten, basically. They are still in discussion, but they are not in the center of they are not the center of discussion. Center of discussion has changed. Uh, Now we are discussing modern era, post in terms of we are discussing digital era, and we are, as you know, entering to AI world. In a few years, we'll be talking about this is an AI, and all the topics will be related to AI. As AI is progressing very rapidly, and I believe, uh, although right now it is not able to create something, it can only, you can say, assemble the thing. If you want an article, it can give you a good article. But if you want to tell how to write a poem or a ghazal or a short story, it's not able to write that short story. But this is not the end of the. This is not end of the day. This is the start. AI has started uh, with a with an extreme path, and now I believe in a few years, maybe neurons working in AI will increase in number, and maybe it will be able to stand in front of human, and it will have equal brain power to the human, and maybe in a more couple of years, this AI these AI chatbots will be more powerful than human, and maybe uh, uh, they will replace us. So these are possibilities and these are realities basically, which we are going through. Now, dear friends, as uh, the changes are occurring on a very fast pace, 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 and we need to change ourselves according to that. But let me tell you about some more things. What kind of facilities we have available in our institutes to develop ourselves. Uh, there are many facilities which our departments provide us to enhance our knowledge. Let me tell you about HEC. HEC is basically higher education. It's Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. It's Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, uh, and it is providing a lot of facilities to scholars and PhDs. For example, Education Commission of Pakistan provides scholarships for higher studies. It funds scholars. It funds scholars to go abroad for PhD. HEC also organizes workshops, seminars, online and offline professional meets. Every university publishes HEC approved journals where it is compulsory for the teachers to send their assignments and articles to share their first-hand knowledge with the teachers and scholars. I believe same facilities and opportunities are provided to the scholars in India, maybe more than that. Uh, so, but sometimes uh, I feel that there is a reluctance in our people to learn new things, but we will discuss it later. Uh, as I mentioned earlier, that the teachers are another component of our discussion, very important center. These are the uh, center of our discussion, basically. Uh, and we should know that learning is the process to be adopted freely. Will to learn something new and positive attitude to discover new horizons of knowledge fully depends on the educator. His behavior toward this professional development means a lot. Before we discuss teachers' behavior towards learning new technology, his fears and his fears, let's discover what learning tools the teacher has available for him into the digital world and how they are shaping the future of education. So here I want to talk about the digital innovation. Uh, so many things. Last day when I was in the session of gamification, it was there was a lot to learn. Many new things were there. Uh, so if we talk about gamification, if we talk about AI tools, if we talk about chatbots, if we talk about uh, online platforms, if we talk about e-journals, if we talk about uh, Zoom meets like this, these professional development meets. So there are many things which are available for the uh, for the educators, uh, and I believe the digital era has witnessed remarkable advancements and innovations in various aspects of human life, from communication and technology to business and entertainment. Digitalization has transformed the way we live, work, and interact with the world. So let's explore some key areas where significant progress has been made and notable inventions have emerged and future plans are shaping up. Let me uh, describe a few things here. Uh, I believe the digital era has revolutionized communication, making it faster, more efficient, and globally accessible. The advent of internet, social media platforms, and Smartphones have connected people across the globe, and they're enabling instant communication, information sharing. The rise of video conferencing tools, such as we are today, uh, using Zoom and Microsoft Teams, has transformed remote collaboration, making virtual meetings and remote work the new norm. This is uh, surely a new norm. A few years back, before pandemic, it was not possible, and it was not a norm sitting like this and uh, organizing Zoom meetings or team meetings and discussing different literary and political and social issues and uh, arranging workshops like this, which help professionals to develop their skills. So it was not a norm at least before pandemic. Some pandemic has benefit us a lot, although there were many difficulties we faced, uh, and we lost a lot during the pandemic. But they have changed the perspective. They have changed our thinking. They have changed our tools. They have that pandemic has changed our entire life. Now we are easily sitting here and interacting with each other. Not only this, as I'm a literary person, and for last many years, uh, I am running some platforms on Facebook and other uh, places uh, in Urdu for Urdu literature and English literature. And after COVID and during COVID, uh, we started online news, and it helped all the literary persons very much. They came closer. They started talking to each other. For example, I arranged English poetry meets, and people around the globe uh, joined me there. So it was not possible before pandemic, and after pandemic, all this happened, and world came more closer, and we uh, become. I feel some positive vibes came from all over the globe, and people uh, created new ties and new relations and new positive relations. And this was a blessing in disguise, I can say, uh, that pandemic has blessed us with this. So, as I was talking about some platforms, and I have talked about a little about AI also. Uh, as and about the communication uh, facilities, uh, if I talk about communication facilities, as I was talking about the platforms. Now, see, uh, communication, the future plans of communication, it involves the development of 5G and even faster networks, which will enable quicker data transfer, low latency, and support for emerging technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality. Additionally, efforts are underway to bridge the digital divide and provide internet access to undeserved areas, promoting digital inclusivity. And we have an AI is also developing, and I believe if it progresses like this, and here let me quote: if any friend of mine is interested in learning AI tools, he can contact me, and I'll uh, surely provide some links where nowadays some courses, some free courses are being given, and uh, a lot of people are learning new tools. So for us, for teachers and for educators, it is compulsory to learn new tools as we are discussing today in this uh, digital era. So there are many uh, sites which are teaching these tools. In Pakistan, we have DigiSkills. It's an online platform. It's an initiative of government of Pakistan, where the digital tools are being taught, and there are different courses, and millions of youngsters and even old ones are learning tools and trying to uh, make their lives easier and earn some money also. Uh, in and we have talked before about AI, and now IoT is another important thing. The Internet of Things refers to the network of interconnected physical devices that can communicate and exchange data. This has opened up new possibilities in various fields, including smart homes, automation, healthcare, and many other facilities. So, uh, digital payments and many other things have now are part of our lives. So, uh, dear friends, now let me talk about a little about uh, the use of these this technology in education. But before that, allow me little to talk about uh, global literary platforms and their role in promotion of English language and literature. So, as I said that, but before that, I want to appreciate my Indian friends that they are promoting English language and literature uh, worldwide. They are in a massive strength. People of India who are working online and creating poetry and creating different and fiction and all that. They are running many platforms. They are collaborating with international uh, writers, and they are also publishing different e-magazine, web magazine, blogging, and a lot more. And I have seen that, and I always appreciate my these friends that they are serving their country very well. They are also earning some uh, money. Also, they are publishing books of international writers. They are uh, publishing magazines. They are also doing a lot in this field. So, as we have with us uh, in the faculty of uh, Bharat Institute of Engineering and Technology, Mrs. Dr. Nahid Akhtar. Same we have one of our friends, Dr. Ratan Ghosh. We have many other friends who are uh, trying their best to promote literature and giving Bharat a very good name and respect, earning respect around the globe. Give me a second, please. Uh, so I was before I conclude my this presentation, uh, one more thing that I had to talk about, and that is very important, uh, and the last, I think, point of our this presentation, and that is the use of technology in relation with education. Uh, so, dear friends, before I conclude, let me tell you that digital inventions have, played significant role in transforming the education sector and have the potential to shape its future in numerous ways. Here are some of the key relations and helpful roles of digital invention in education. along with future plans. So I'll love to tell you that access to information is one of the uh, most important and key factors. Digital inventions such as the internet, online databases have made information readily accessible to learners worldwide. Students can now access a vast amount of knowledge through online platforms. Educators can uh, access to a vast amount of knowledge through online platforms, educational websites, and digital libraries. This accessibility has democratized education, allowing individuals from diverse backgrounds to learn and acquire knowledge. Future plans in the future, uh, as uh, efforts will focus on bridge the digital divide and ensuring universal internet access to maximize the availability of educational resources for all students and educators. Uh, there is another point which is blended learning. Digital inventions have facilitated the adoption of blended learning approaches, combining traditional classroom instructions with online resources, learning management systems, LMS, video conferencing tools, and educational apps enable teachers to create personalized learning experiences, deliver interactive content, and provide instant feedback to students. And the future plans in this area are it will continue to evolve with the integration of emerging technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence to enhance engagement and create immersive education experience. Adaptive learning is another important point. Digital inventions have paved the way for adaptive learning systems that can personalize instruction based on students' individual needs and learning styles. These systems use data analytics to track students' progress, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and deliver tailored content and interventions accordingly. And the future plans in this area are the future of uh, the adaptive learning lies in leveraging AI algorithms to create even more sophisticated and personalized learning experiences. AI powered virtual tutors and intelligent tutoring systems will provide personalized guidance and support to students. Collaboration and communication. The digital inventions have revolutionized collaboration and communication in education, online platforms, discussion forums, and video conference tools. Enable students and educators to connect, collaborate, and share ideas, irrespective of their physical location. This fosters global learning community, encourages peer-to-peer interaction, and expands cultural understanding. And the future plans in the field are uh, the integration of advanced collaboration tools and platforms to promote uh, seamless teamwork, foster creativity, and develop critical thinking skills. Additionally, advancements in natural language process will enable more effective communication between students and AI-powered virtual assistants. Assessment and feedback is another important thing which can be done through these digital tools, uh, and these digital inventions have transformed the assessment process by introducing online quizzes, automated grading systems, and data analytics. These tools provide timely and detailed feedback to students, allowing them to track their progress, identify areas for improvement, and make necessary adjustments. And the future plans in this area are also very important. And uh, there will be focus on leveraging big data analytics and AI to provide more accurate and comprehensive assessment and feedback systems. This may include the use of automated essay grading, intelligent plagiarism detection, and personalized learning analytics. Uh, and in summary, before I conclude, digital inventions have revolutionized education by expanding access to information, enabling blended learning, personalizing instruction, facilitating collaboration, and enhancing assessment and feedback. The future plans for the education sector involve leveraging emerging technologies, AI, and data analytics to create even more immersive, personalized, and effective learning experience for students worldwide. Uh, uh, this is all from my side, dear friends. I'm again very thankful to my respected friends uh, from Bharat Institute of Technology, Engineering and Technology for inviting me here. It's an honor for me to speak and deliver a few words here. Thank you very much, dear friends. If there are any questions, I'm here to answer.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, for your skilled and well-informed lecture. We have few questions from Zoom and YouTube, sir. The question is, one second. We don't allow either digital books, material, or mobiles, laptops in the classroom at territory level. What do you think will be the future of ELT if they are allowed, and if not? This is a question from Praveen Dasri from Zoom, sir. Shall I repeat the question, sir? It is there in the chat
Uh,
box.
in fact, I believe
Hello? Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
need to learn some ethics. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay,
In
please
fact,
continue,
my
sir.
dear friend, your question is very your question is very important. But we need to learn some ethics before doing all this. You know, in our class, what happens in mostly, if I talk about third world countries and India and Pakistan, Bangladesh, what happens in our classrooms? This is a very important question. If we are even unable to uh, use the common thing and stop cheating in our classrooms or in our uh, uh, examination rooms, then how is it possible for us to use all this in classrooms uh, and even examination rooms? So I believe first we need to learn some ethics, and then all these things should be given to the students, and they should be able to use these. And uh, for example, uh, nowadays I'm working on chatbots and AI. Look, now teaching should be totally revolutionized and changed. You know why? Because if you want to give an article to a student, you have no need to just write it on the board and tell him to write. He just tell him to go to any AI chatbot, and he can get better answer from that AI chatbot. So we here need to change all the ways we are using in education and introduce this digital technology in our class. And we should be we should teach only how they should be creative. Nothing else is, I think, should be taught in the classroom. I hope I have made myself clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So now I'll conclude the session. Thank you everyone for attending the session, and I thank my English department colleagues for taking an effort to organize this excellent event. Dear all, feedback link is shared in the chat box as well as YouTube chat box. Kindly fill the form. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Feedback link is shared in the group. Kindly fill the form. The participants who are available in YouTube also, for them also, the Google form has been shared. Kindly fill the form. Thank you, everyone. We are ending the session.